Hello Matchmasters, Timo here, and today is an exciting day because I've been keeping this one in my back pocket, waiting to throw it out like an ultimate wild card. That's right, today we're going over my favorite booster, Cleo Cadabra. I'm going to share some of my favorite game modes and give you some tips along the way. But that's not all. Stick around to the end because we want to give you some of these Cleo Cadabras. We'll be giving away 3 Cleo Cadabras to 5 lucky winners. If you're not familiar with Cleo Cadabra, this is going to unlock its 16,000 trophies and it's going to take 7 energy to pop this booster. Alright, my favorite booster, how about we pair it with my favorite game mode? You guessed it, Mutation Lab. So I went in with my all-time perks, Mini Cleo and Teleport. I mean, what's one more Mini Cleo on the screen? And boy oh boy did I have a lot of these out there on this run. The mutation that I grabbed that worked incredibly well was Vertical Lines Explode Colors. And if you play Mutation Lab a lot, you know what a powerhouse this could be. One of the things I like to do with the Beetles is if I fill my booster and I still have one of these things on the screen, I like to leave it. But this was working so well, it actually looked like I was starting to collect bugs. I almost felt like I needed to get Foxy Roxy out there with a can of bug spray. So keep in mind that having some of these mini Cleos on the screen can be okay, but having too many will do the opposite. The next mode I went into was a score rally. And I always enjoy playing this mode. I feel like it's a good combination of having fun and strategically planning your moves to hit those milestone flags. This time for perks, I went in with Checkerboard and Hammer. Seeing how it was a hot color, I figured I'd pop the checkerboard, land one of these colors, and just score big. But unfortunately, the planets weren't aligned and this one was actually a big flop. It's always a gamble when trying this, but when you land it, it feels so good. You know what's not a gamble? Following Matchmasters on all their social medias. We're constantly giving stuff away, and if you're following, you'll never miss a giveaway. Speaking of giveaways, I think it's time we hand over those Cleo Cadabras. As I said earlier, we'll be giving away 3 Cleo Cadabras to 5 lucky winners. And to enter, all you gotta do is go down in the comments and post what you would like to see added to Matchmasters. I myself would love to see skins added to the game. Could you imagine if UFO was a pancake and instead of sucking up pieces, he was sucking up blueberries? We'd love to hear your ideas, and make sure when you post, you also put your player ID in there, otherwise I might have to hang on to these boosters for myself. The next mode I enjoy is Perfect Heist, and this time I took in Mini Cleo once again, but I also went in with Remove Cross. I find this pretty handy in some games. This one is a color climb where matching specific colors will increase your multiplier. And as much as I like using those Mini Cleos on those blue stars, I just had to throw this on some of those special colors to really get those multipliers going. You really need to find the balance though. Doing too many Mini Cleos on the blue stars means you're not going to get the multipliers. But going and doing it too much on the special colors means that you're not getting that continuous popping of your booster. But if you need to, don't feel bad about using your perks right away because the turns you see on the screen are going to be what you have. They're not going to be getting refreshed like we saw in Score Rally. With all these game modes, there's still one more I really like to utilize Cleo Cadabra, and that's PvP. Let's face it, when you go into PvP and you see a Cleo, you see one of those Beetles land next to a blue star, you know you're in trouble. And for this reason, when I want to climb inside the game, this is my go-to booster. If I go in and I see that my opponent doesn't have a legendary or a special edition, I'm going to pop these perks right away, try to rack up as many points as I can, and scare them away. But this player wasn't having it, they stuck all the way to the end, and luckily for me, we still won and we were on fire. Well, there you have it everyone, I'm glad I got the chance to show this booster. If there's something you want to see me cover inside the game, let me know in the comments below. Once again, I'm Timo, and we'll see you Matchmasters in the next video. Whoa, 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 where are you going? You haven't checked out this video, and this one right up here, that one's pretty good too.